Where there's smoke, there's fire. But the fire behind Wisconsin's increase in underage nicotine sales could be a legal loophole. News 8 Now's Allison Fergott explains.
Emily, according to the state's Department of Health Services, underage sales of nicotine products have increased 140% since 2019. It's a staggering number, but health officials say there's more to it than it seems.
I think that we need to do better.
While more and more young people are getting access to nicotine products, who's to blame for their illegal purchases? Health experts say it's the law.
In December 2019, the federal law was changed to age 21. We have an incongruence in Wisconsin.
State law still sets the minimum legal age at 18, and local authorities don't have the power to enforce federal regulations. That leaves only a handful of federal inspectors in charge of cracking down on the National Tobacco 21 law.
We rely on the FDA inspectors in the state to do those enforcement checks, and they just don't have the people power to really consistently check every retailer.
The difference between the laws could cost the state millions. If underage sales reach 20%, the state's at risk of losing substance abuse prevention funds.
We need to fall in line soon so that we don't have that risk hanging over our head.
There's an easy fix. The state just has to raise the legal purchasing age to 21.
This is simply enabling legislation. All the states had to pass enabling legislation.
But when it comes to the state legislature, nothing is simple. The state assembly passed bills in 2020 and 2022 to mirror the federal law. But without support from the Senate, the effort went up in smoke.
I don't understand. The Senate just doesn't seem to pass as much legislation as the Assembly. I don't know for sure, but this is really a no-brainer.
Wisconsin is one of only 8 states that hasn't raised the minimum purchasing age to 21. For some, the gap might seem insignificant, but health experts say it's crucial.
The developing brain is easier to addict, and so that does make it harder for youth that start at a young age, start vaping, to quit vaping.
Every year that they delay initiation, they become less likely to use tobacco at all. So what that illustrates to us is that 3 years between age 18 and 21 are vitally important.
While action from the state is stalled currently, Representative Billings is working to make it harder for students to access nicotine. She's authored a new proposal that would ban vaping on school premises. Emily?
All right, Allison Fergott live in the studio. Thank you, Allison.